King Zora, you are the only Zora left until everything, unfreezes. You better be proud. You better be proud of your daughter, man. You better be proud. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, last time, we cleared out the rest of the Water Temple, including defeating Morpha, who is the master of the Water Temple, and restoring all the water to Lake Hylia. And now Princess Ruto is at the Chamber of Sages, awaiting to, well, seal Ganondorf away. So, now that we have the long shot, we can now do a lot more things with it, wouldn't you say? Well, obviously, one thing that we can do is Skulltula hunting. Yes, there's actually a couple of Skulltulas that we can get right here, now that we have the long shot. First of which is actually over here. By the way, I want to use the freaking Goron tunic for the rest of the thing, because why not? I mean, I love the Goron tunic. It's red. Red is cool. Besides, red was my first version in Pokemon. I wouldn't, like, deal it no less, I guess. I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, the first Gold Skulltula is near the waterfall, and you can only reach it via the long shot. So, yeah. And there's actually another one that we can get, and not gonna lie here when I say, this Skulltula, like, stumped me for the longest time. Whenever I try to 100% this, I always get stumped by this one Skulltula that is here. Well, some sources do say that it's in the past, some say it's in the future, but right here, it's right here. In the past, right over here, bada bing. Right there. And I believe that should do it for all the Skulltulas in... No. Well, it does do it for all the Skulltulas in, Zora's Domain, at least. But not for Zora's Domain entirely. I don't get why it doesn't count, like, Zora's River as as a separate area. I'm not really too sure on that. But whatever the case, that is pretty much every Gold Skulltula in Zora's River. So there's really now no more reason to go back here. We've done everything that there is to do in Zora's River. So pretty much the next logical step that we can do is, well, we've taken care of most of the Gold Skulltulas around the world. Well, except for, you know, any future dungeons that we might encounter. So, yeah. Anyway, now it's time to go back to story. Because, well, Navi said that we have to go find somewhere in order to find out where the rest of the sages are. Hello. And, well, I think in the first place that we can go to is Kakariko Village. Because, well, the game doesn't really open it up to you at this point. You can either go to, well, you know, Gerudo Desert, or you can go to, well, you can go to Kakariko Village. I'm just doing this in order just because why not? I could go to my favorite temple right now, or I could go to, well, another temple. So we're gonna do that. Anyway, let's go. Get back, Link! Looks like you're coming around. Okay, I'll say this right now. Poor Kakariko Village, man. Just keeps getting attacked and attacked by things, man. And suddenly the rain stopped for the music. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village, had sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong, the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she'll be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Spoilers! Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. I have no need why there are 2 exclamation points there, but oh well! Exclamation points! The Nocturne of Shadow. You know, as a kid, I always tried to play this song on the piano. I have no idea why, but I did. I guess I like this song a lot. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. So, once again, Kakariko Village is in distress. Like I said, I feel so bad for Kakariko Village. It keeps getting attacked and getting all weirded out by these strange situations. Like, the sky got all cloudy from, you know, Death Mountain. And now the Shadow Spirit has been released into the world. Like, Jesus Christ. What do you have to say? Look at this guy. Ever since he is gay. Yeah. Yeah, you basically say the same thing like nothing's happening. Like, whatever. But about that whole Shadow Spirit scene, like, for whatever reason, on some re-releases of the game, like the GameCube re-release, or, hell, even the Wii Virtual Console release, that Shadow Spirit was not purple like it is on the Wii U. Or on the original N64, it was brown for some weird reason. Like, it was brown because, I don't know. I have no idea why that is, but okay, I guess that's kind of fair, I suppose. But anyway, you're probably wondering, what the heck are we doing back here? What are we doing? Well, now that we have the long shot, let's actually race Dampé one more time. You know, for old time's sake. I mean, it's not like Dampé alluded to us that there could be a substantial reward. I mean, for trying to beat him a second time in a certain time limit. Actually, there kind of is, but actually there is. So, our goal here is to beat him under a minute or so. I believe that is the goal here, to beat him under a minute, or at least to get there in under a minute. I keep saying under a minute a lot. Under a minute. It sounds fun. But anyway, let's see. For this part, we have the long shot, or the long shot. Thank you. Hello. Oh, come on. There. Thank you. Did we do it, or did we not do it? Because, well, the gamepad kind of flooped on me. Jeez. You're back, young man. Was the present I gave to you fun and useful? No, it wasn't. In fact, it was kind of... In fact, we only just threw it away to upgrade our hookshot. I mean, jeez. Like, God, for real. So, while I lost, actually, because the gamepad flooped, or rather, I think I glooped, I guess, I might as well show you, the... Why? Wow. Apparently, the, warp to places doesn't work inside the windmill because the place is called question mark. I don't know why. But I was trying to show, actually, before I go back to challenge Dampé again, is, well, the Nocturne Shadow will warp you here. This is where the shadow platform is. We couldn't really reach this place before. Not even as a kid we couldn't reach it, but now we can. And technically we could go over to the Shadow Temple right now, but let's just wait until a little bit later to do so. Well, for now, I want to head back to Dampé because, well, I glooped up, and, well, we need to go ahead and challenge him again. So, I'll be right back. Here we go. There we go. 59 seconds. How about that? The time of this race is 59 seconds. You're back, young man. What's the present I gave to you? Finding you? Yeah, it was. But so is this present. Yep, for beating Dampé under a minute, you get a piece of heart. And by extension, we got another heart container. So that is very nice indeed. So, by my calculations, that should be only 4 more heart pieces, actually. Before we, you know, have the capacity to have 18 hearts, meaning we only need, well, 2 more heart containers to get full 20 hearts. So that is very, very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So I might as well take this time to go while we're here, because it's actually a little bit vague on what you're supposed to do next. I mean, technically we could go over to the Shadow Temple right now, but like I said before, I want to wait until a little bit later. And why is that? Well, again, kind of vague on what you're supposed to do. But what you're supposed to do is, well, that monster escaped from the well. So, we gotta go into that well to see what's up. And the only way to do that is by going back to the past. Yes. So now the time travel element is actually going to be put into fair use here. Yes. So, let's play the Nocturne Shadow once again, and go back to Kakariko Village. Now, I might as well confess something, while we're going back to, well, Kakariko Village here, in order to do the thing that we need to do. The Water Temple was kind of a rough recording session, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. I actually recorded this yesterday, which, yesterday was March 2nd. And roughly 10 minutes into the first Water Temple video, my throat sort of like gave out. You couldn't really see that in commentary, but I thought I sounded fine and whatnot, but then I started coughing like crazy, like holy shit. Like my coughing was like I wouldn't say it was bad or anything. It was just been a while since I recorded, so my commentary was a little bit rusty and all that. But thankfully, I should sound fine. I mean, I looked over my videos like a couple of times just to, you know, see if I sounded fine. And fortunately, I did sound fine. But yeah, I sound much better today, so yeah. Go round and around and around. What fun! I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around and around and around! I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill, going around and around and around. So, again, very vague on what you're supposed to do, but the hint was that 7 years ago, there was this kid who messed up the windmill. Why don't we become that kid? Let's mess up this windmill. And make that prophecy of his come true. Oh dear God. What have we done? What evil have we brought upon us? And with that, we lowered the water level of the well, so now we can actually enter. Go round and around and around. What? It's going way too fast! Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Whee! This is fun. Whee! And Link is sneezing. It's very cold. I just like that how Link has sort of the same animations as Dark Link. Oh, not Dark Link. Adult Link. I mean, they are technically the same person, but yeah. It's all very neat. And good. And awesome. Yeah. So it's kind of cute how like, young Link sneezes just as, you know, adult Link would. Dark! Narrow! Scary! Well, 3 features. Yeah, well, the 3 features, well? Nope. We're going down here anyway. We're rebels. We can do whatever we want. Okay. So, with that being said, we're going to be done here because I need to practice this because this little mini dungeon right here is going to be a little bit confusing for me. So, we'll just find out what's in this well next time. Hahaha, I love cliffhangers. Like, I love them. Like, a lot. Next time on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to enter the well. It's gonna be spooky scary, believe you me. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.